Now that the draft is over, the Jets and Jamal Adams are supposed to start talking contract extension. The Jets have extended Jamal. It's just not what he wants. Welcome to Jets Talk. My name's Ryan. I'll be your pilot today. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. I want to give a big thank you to A-Rog Spidey, Gangrene Insider, and Joe Corsello for being the newest members of the first class tier on the Jets Talk 24/7 channel, as well as Chase Mitchell, David Bruce, Taj Barine, and Robert Amato for being our newest members of the economy tier. Thank you guys very much. It means a lot to me. You may be asking yourself, why are there dicks behind you? The reason is coronavirus. Becca and I were supposed to get married. Becca's bachelorette party was supposed to be this past weekend, May 2nd. And because of social distancing, she was unable to have it. So they had a Zoom bachelorette party for her, and the background is cactuses and dicks for Cinco de Mayo. So I'm doing the video with the dicks in the background. But let's get right into it. Jamal Adams. The Jets have extended Jamal Adams on his 5th-year option. So what does that mean? Jamal Adams in 2021 is going to get the average of I believe it's the top 10 at his position for safety for his 5th-year option. So the Jets have him under contract for 2020 and 2021. He's going to be due $7 million this year, $10 million next year, or roundabout that. So Jamal Adams, obviously we're going to be talking contract with Jamal, and Jamal Adams and Joe Douglas are supposed to be negotiating a contract starting now that the draft is over. Here comes the interesting tidbits. Now, Jamal Adams has said he's not going to take a pay cut to, re-sign with the Jets or anywhere for that matter. So what is he going to be looking to get? The top safeties in Landon Collins and Eddie Jackson are getting just about $15 million a year. So, logically speaking, Jamal should get $15 to $16 million a year. Now, that is what I think he should get, but I think he's going to want to get paid the most of any defender on the Jets. Now, why do I say that? Well, obviously, Jamal thinks of himself as the leader on the New York Jets. He thinks of himself as the whole team, the recruiter, everything that you want to say positive about Jamal. That is him in a nutshell. He has been here now for 3 years, and he got to see Tremaine Johnson get signed for a ton of money. He's been able to see C.J. Mosley, who only played 3 quarters for the Jets last year, get a ton of money. They were getting $17 million a year. So Jamal reasonably could be asking for that $17 million number to be the highest paid Jets defender on the field. And to some extent, he's not wrong. I think it's probably a little rich for me, but if it's $1 million difference, whatever, I get it. Here's the issue. And obviously the Jets own 2 more years of Jamal Adams with $7 and $10 million. The Jets still have the franchise tag. So, what is that going to cost? The franchise tag is the average of the top 5 at your position. So the franchise tag roughly right now is about $12 million for Jamal. So why would the Jets want to extend Jamal for $15, $16, $17 million a year if they're going to paying him drastically lower than that the next 3 years? So Jets have a lot of leverage. We'll take that one step further. If you were to franchise tag Jamal a second time, that now moves to 120% of what the first tag was, because you get 120% more than if you're a top 5 paid player at your position, which the franchise tag makes you. So his contract would then be about $14.2 million. So the Jets really own Jamal for 4 more years before they have to pay him any sort of money that would make him way higher up on the totem pole in terms of safety play. So what are the Jets to do? There's more than likely going to be a holdout this season because Jamal is going to want his money. He got to see Laramie Tunsil get his money. He got to see Christian McCaffrey, who was picked just 2 picks after Jamal, get his money. Patrick Mahomes obviously won the Super Bowl and is going to be getting a massive contract, was taken 4 picks behind Jamal. So obviously Jamal is feeling a little bit of the negativity in not getting paid. And you sort of saw it in a weird roundabout way. Normally Jamal Adams is super gung-ho with all the rookies coming into the league, and he tweets all of them. He's big intros, and thank you so much. Mekhi Becton definitely did that. This year, you got to see Jamal get really super enthusiastic about Laramie Tunsil, about Christian McCaffrey, and tweeting about how excited he was that they got paid. So obviously money is on Jamal's mind. this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a very interesting situation because I am 110% expecting a holdout here. The issue is Jamal loses a year of eligibility, but I don't know if that's a year towards his free agency or if it's like, he gets another year added onto his contract for the Jets because he held out. It makes it harder to hold out with this new CBA, but I don't know all the ins and outs of it, unfortunately. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. This is why the Jamal Adams trade talks are going to be so critical, because there's going to be teams that are going to want to pay him. There's going to be the Jets who want to pay him, want to make him a long-time Jet. I think Joe Douglas genuinely wants to make him a long-time Jet. I think all Jet fans really want him to be a long-term Jet. I think the money is just going to be an issue, and I think Jamal possibly getting upset and holding out is really going to drag the team down and not going to look real good for the franchise. So I'm kind of torn. I don't know what to expect. I think it was absolutely the right move to extend him on his fifth-year option. It would be silly not to do that. So let me know what you guys think down below in the description. Sorry, not in the description, in the comments. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Should the Jets extend Jamal? Should they use the franchise tag 2 years in a row before extending Jamal? Should Jamal take a team-friendly deal where we guarantee the entirety of these 4 years, so at least he's getting a guaranteed portion of his contract, and the Jets are still getting the benefit of having him on a rookie deal? What should the Jets do? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, go Jets.